Hey there YouTube, Heir of Carthage back with the Alexander campaign, and we are going to try and finish this thing off. So I have left Bactria garrison with some mercenaries, and I'm also training some troops to hold it. There is a city just to the south there, and once I get enough troops I'll go take it as well, and then I'm going to move Alexander north into Dahe, as he is going to be the, I think the best person for this trade. It looks like there's two more provinces up here that need to be conquered. One is owned by Dahe, and the other is owned by Persia. So I'm going to get those rebels out of the way, and they are now gone. And it is going to take him a while to march up here because there are no roads, which is extremely unfortunate and annoying all at the same time. It's going to take me a long time. Well, let's see. Maybe... Nope, that's not going to be the quick way. Crap. Anyway, I guess we'll head towards the Dahe settlement first, and then maybe I'll send another army around the back way here. So let's make sure that we got plenty of troops training here. Let's see. Get into the city. Actually, I just clicked the wrong button a minute ago. We're not going to need a whole bunch, but we'll go ahead and get them trained. And that army that I thought was missing last time, someone pointed out that they were simply standing outside the city, and somehow I didn't see them. That's absolutely true, so there they are. I need to leave some troops to garrison the city, so I'll leave my less experienced hoplites for that particular duty. And I'm going to go ahead and move out of the city.
Forward, my lord!
And I'll just leave these hoplites there as well.
Orders!
And we're going to start marching, I guess, south through India here. So let's just see where the road takes us.
March!
And of course there's rebels out here. There's rebels all over the map.
Destroy them!
So I'm going to be dealing with them quite a lot. And basically I just have auto-build taking care of my city, so let's go ahead and hurry and end the turn so that we can hopefully fit this all in one final video here. Wow, ISIS is doing a whole ton of rioting, and I'm not really sure why, because I have plenty of troops to garrison the city, and I also have built lots of good buildings there, so I suppose that if they keep rioting and they kick me out of the city, whatever, I'll just reconquer the city and exterminate the populace, and that'll certainly settle them down. Alrighty, let's get our armies moving, because that is what we want to be doing right now, is we want to just go ahead and push right on through to the end of this.
Destroy them!
Get these stupid rebels out of the way. And it looks like they're gone, and I have found another Persian city here, so that's where we're going to be headed to.
Yes, strategos! Can't do it, sir! Can't do it, sir!
Get the heck off me, you filthy rebels. There we go. They kept blocking my my march there. It's kind of getting annoying.
Prepare for battle.
So that city will fall. The Persians have sent their faction leader towards my city there. I'm not too worried about it because it looks like he's the only unit in that army, and I'm quickly cranking out more units here, so I should be able to deal with him. You can also see that the armies of Dahe are amassing, and they are actually inside the Persian territory right now. But in any case, we can see some of the last cities. Let's just keep our armies rolling here. Looks like we have a new leader. Looks like the rioting ceased. That's good. Geez, there is a huge rebel army outside this Persian city.
Prepare for battle. Besieging settlements.
And we're gonna build a couple of rams. I'm gonna go ahead and recruit any mercenaries that I can recruit here. And I'll just use them to garrison the city when I leave, because I have plenty of money at this point. Money's not really going to be an issue. And as I said, I want to make sure that I'm continually cranking out as many troops as I can here, because I have a lot of Dahe armies up there that I need to be prepared to fight.
Yes, strategos.
Let's keep Alexander marching towards enemy territory up here.
Forward. Moves depleted, sir.
It'd be a lot easier if there was roads. And I'm not talking about the island of roads. Hardy har har. There's another dumb joke for you. Rioting in Memphis. Why are you people rioting? Just take it easy. Oh, because there's a whole bunch of rebels there. That makes sense. Train some high pacifists. We'll repair these buildings here. Oh, and it looks like the city needs to upgrade, and they don't have any sewers, so that's probably part of the reason why they're rioting. Makes sense now. Go ahead and do the repairs as well. Then I'll put it back on auto manage. That's the problem with auto manage, is it can't do quite as good as you can, but when you see cities rioting, you can usually take care of it pretty easy. And it looks like I have a pretty large army here, so the auto build must be on. It is, which is stupid. So I have a whole bunch of troops there I don't need. And so I'm going to leave some of them there to garrison the city, and I'll just use this giant band of hoplites to get rid of some of these rebels over here. Alright, let's keep our main push going forward. Get this done in a hurry. I do not know where the settlement is out here, so Alexander is on a scouting mission. So we'll see if we can find it. No sign of it yet. But we can go ahead and take this settlement here.
Prepare for battle.
We're going to assault. And I'm just simply going to auto-resolve for the sake of time. Nothing special that you would have seen in that battle anyway.
We have conquered.
Do our typical populace exterminating. And let's get Shrine to Zeus started. Man, they need some buildings here, that's for sure. And then a lot of the buildings were damaged in the siege. And they do not even have a barracks, I think, wherewith to retrain my troops. That's okay. Let's go ahead and end this turn. Or, yeah, I think, let me make sure I marched Alexander. I'm pretty sure I did. Yep, he's been marched. So let's go ahead and end this turn. We have some rioting going on. And let's go find out where... Oh, there it is. Let's take care, make sure that we can do something about the rioting here. I've got troops to garrison, so that shouldn't be the trouble. They just need some buildings, and I didn't have it on auto manage. So that ought to take care of that in a couple of turns. Okay, I'm gonna leave. Well, I'm actually gonna go ahead and attack this rebel army here. I'm tempted to auto-resolve this, because the rebel troops really suck. Just hope it doesn't screw me too bad. Nah, it wasn't too bad. Yeah, the auto-resolve sometimes, I think, gives the rebel navy a whole lot of extra boost, but I don't think it necessarily helps the land troops too much.
March! Out of move, sir!
Alright, so I'm going to keep on marching towards India here. We'll recruit some more Eastern mercenaries to bolster my ranks. And this is just because I'm in a hurry here and I want more numbers in my army. And Alexander's going to keep searching for the hidden city of Dahe that's somewhere out here. Not quite sure where, but I'm going to keep marching till I find it. And that is hilarious. His name is Alexander the Butcher. I saw you all making comments. I didn't realize that they actually changed his name to that. That is absolutely hilarious. Wow. Now I know why you made those comments. That is funny. Anyway, it really is Alexander the Butcher. Oh, I'm great. Isn't this a historical recreation that I'm doing for you here? That I do so much exterminating that his name is changed to Alexander the Butcher instead of Alexander the Great. Wow. I'm sorry, that's just... It's going to take me a minute to get over that. Oh, that is classic. Sometimes I end up making myself laugh, but not on purpose. So, let's see. Still haven't found the city back here yet. I guess I'll be doing the armies of Dahe a favor by getting rid of these pesky rebels that are up here. They'll be absolutely no match for Alexander the Butcher.
Victory and honor!
Now where is that city? I'm seeing the... Must be up here.
Onward! Move out!
Nope. Apparently it's down here, because it's not up there. Jeez, it's going to be a couple more turns till I get there. It's frustrating. I didn't know they were going to have so many cities back here in this part of the map. but this will all be over here in just a few more turns. So let's go ahead and end another. Rioting in ISIS again. These people just like to riot. Auto-manage the construction. Why don't you people just revolt and see what I end up doing to you?
Orders.
Okay. There it is. There's the elusive city, and there is a ton of rebels out here. So I'm going to recruit some more troops into my army, just to make sure I have huge numbers. My men have silver chevrons, so I'm not worried about my ability to get rid of those armies. Now let's see if we can find the city in this province back here. It says this province is owned by the rebels. I'm not sure where the city is. I'm guessing somewhere out here in the plains. Let's check out our armies in Bactria. They are almost ready to march forth, so we get to end another turn. Sweet. The armies of Dahe are going to attack. It says in the auto-resolve that they're going to win. I'd like to see the day. These guys are going to get pwned massively, and I will prove it to you on the battlefield. So we'll see you there.
Today, he will take many souls to the afterlife. Just make sure that yours is not one of them. So let your battle cry be victory, victory and honor.
I think our battle cry should be something more to the order of victory and extermination, since I am indeed Alexander the Butcher. So I don't really care that the barbarians are going to have a hill advantage here. I'm going to do some of my typical moves here, which is going to spread my phalanx thin, because the barbarian troops will never be able to crack it from the front. And I will put guard troops on my flanks to support the phalanx. Oh, we only have 2 units of these eastern mercenaries, so I'll put 1 on each flank. Let's see, my mouse sensitivity is a little higher than usual for some reason. And it's all zoomed in because of this particular map. And I'm going to mass my cavalry all up here on the uphill side and do a big charge with them. Alright, so I'm going to select all my infantry by pushing Control-I. We're going to start the battle, and I'm just going to run them forward. And then I'm going to select all my cavalry with Control-C and plow right on up this hill. So I'm going to tell you how I'm doing some of these controls, since some of you seem to have been curious recently. And my strategy here is going to be my straightforward barbarian killing strategy, which is a massive cavalry push on one flank, followed up with a quick, swift infantry charge. And I have 1 unit of mercenary hoplites, so I'll make sure to get them. I'm going to go ahead and put my troops into phalanx formation. And I hear barbarians charging. So let's check out where that charge is coming in. But again, remember, I put all my troops into phalanx formation, so now as the barbarians charge, they should be marching into a phalanx. Of course here, they're outflanking me quite skillfully. They might rout that unit. But that's okay, because my cavalry is already running amok up on their flank, routing their cavalry, so I'm sure that I'll win a wrap-up fight quicker than they will. And it looks like I managed to fight off that rear cavalry attack, but I did lose some of my eastern mercenaries. Not that I'm too concerned about losing them, as their whole purpose in this battle was to be lost. So now I'm going to charge down this hill with my huge cavalry mass. Let's hope Alexander doesn't die. That would be pretty bad for Alexander the Butcher to die
general is running away.
So late in the campaign.
No way for a leader to behave, but in battle it is beyond belief.
So now you should see the barbarian troops routing pretty quickly, because I've killed their general, and this huge blob of cavalry behind them is not going to be any type of morale booster for them. So fighting these barbarian armies isn't really that bad. And I'll give the computer credit for having routed a couple of my troops, but that's all the credit they're going to get. looks like I'm having a little bit of issue out here in this flank. The barbarians did have some swordsmen and stuff, so I mean they were decent infantry, and they actually had a couple of chevrons of experience too, so they weren't absolute pushovers like they typically are, but they were no match for my troops. So I'm going to send more and more troops up to this flank to try and finish this business up here. So I'm gonna lose quite a few hoplites up there, but it's all right. My cavalry alone can beat most of these Dahe armies, so.
The enemy general is
These are
running
just,
away. This is no way
see,
for
I've
the
got
leader
barbarian
to behave. But in
sicklemen
battle,
out there.
it is beyond belief.
Fighting those hoplites. Wow, those hoplites are fighting to the death. They literally just fought to the last man because they have so many chevrons. That's pretty awesome. So I lost an entire unit of hoplites, which is kind of crappy because they were so experienced, but the campaign's pretty much over, so it's not going to have too much negative effect on me. Alright, so that is the end of this battle. I will see you, well actually, let's see if we can get the results here. The armies...
Great God be praised! The enemy general is killed! Fear makes a home in our enemy's hearts!
There we go. I think the last Dahe units are routing. There's one out here that's making a run for it. So we'll just fast forward and let... there we go.
The enemy shot...
So there's a heroic victory for me. There's Alexander the Butcher.
Crushed. Your victory is complete!
Alright, so the next army of Dahe went ahead and attacked me as well. Looks like they have archers and slingers, as well as some very experienced troops. So, they will die in kind, just like their brethren did in the last battle. Alright, so this will be another battle to prove that none can stand against the armies of Alexander the Butcher. Alright. So, I'm gonna get all my hoplites and spread them out just a bit, not a whole lot. And once again, get my cavalry, get these guys off skirmish and fire at will. Cavalry, put them on the hill, and we're going to hit them with the exact same tactics and see if the AI learned anything from the last battle, which we all know they didn't. So here we are, we're going to start the battle. We're going to attack the barbarian flank here, and this time we'll fight slightly differently. I'm going to get my cavalry engaged just a little bit earlier than I did on the previous fight. Surely this barbarian light cavalry, yep, it's going to go one unit against my entire army. That's alright, we'll let them do that. And it looks like some of the barbarian troops are charging me. I have to give the computer credit for being aggressive here, that's for sure. But I don't think any of their troops can stand up to a charge from my giant horde of experienced cavalry here. And I'm going to let all their troops just charge in down here. And I will just send infantry to reinforce in a big concentrated blob. And they won't be able to break my experienced infantry in such a fashion. Alright, so my cavalry's out here running down a lot of their missile units. And like I said, I have so much cavalry that it's going to deter the enemy quite well. Just go ahead and tell those hoplites. I'm going to take all my hoplites off of guard formation as well. Here we go. Sorry I can't really get you a whole lot of battle close-ups right now, because I'm busy trying to direct my troops, but here, let's watch the effects of my cavalry on this unit of barbarian swordsmen. Of course, swordsmen aren't going to be able to hold against a cavalry charge, but then again, neither will these spearmen. especially since they're getting hit in the rear. You can see I'm not suffering a whole lot of missile damage from the enemy archers and slingers because I quickly chased them out of position. And I'm losing a little bit of infantry here, so we're going to lend some support real quick with the cavalry, help protect my phalanx, which isn't fighting in the typical order of a phalanx in a line. They're more so just fighting in a compact, powerful blob. The blob formation created by Alexander the Butcher. So there's some barbarian sicklemen in there that are holding their ground. Doesn't surprise me, those are some tough troops. Probably some of the better troops that can be fielded by Dahe, or the Scythians. Getting attacked in the rear there. Let's get these units. Come down here and join in the fight. Here we go. So this battle was by no means well organized, but it's going to turn out to be a pretty decisive victory. Just because, you know, my troops are a whole lot better, and of course I'm commanding them as a human rather than as an AI. There goes the enemy general. Hopefully we'll get him dead.
Yep. Great God be praised! The enemy general is killed!
Alright, so the enemy general is now dead, and their army is pretty much in a full rout. I'll just reform my infantry there and chase off these routing troops, and we'll have the battle results any moment here. Looks like there's some barbarian sicklemen up here who haven't routed, so that's where I will direct my cavalry. And as soon as they rout, then the battle should be over. Oh, there's one other unit I saw there. It just routed without my cavalry even touching them. And then it looks like another unit came back from routing. So I'll just keep my cavalry chasing them off there. Let's get the battle results.
The enemy
there we
show
go.
the true
Go ahead and
verdict.
end the battle. Another
The
heroic
enemy are
victory for
utterly
Alexander.
beaten. This is a crushing victory